22 late models going to put on a great show here for you. They're going to roll the track a little bit. Chuck Comer running on a borrowed car tonight. The black number 8. Your current point leader, pretty far deep into the field with that neon green spoiler. Four abreast. Midwest Sheet Metal Company Saturday Night Light Showdown 100, presented by Casey's General Store. A tribute to Southwest Missouri dirt track legends. Fans on your feet. These drivers thanking you. Put your hands in the air. Wave your hats. Show them you appreciate good late model racing.
Here we go. Give them a good wave. Good job. Good job front to back.
All 4 states represented here tonight. Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas.
I want the front part of the field to go ahead and roll forward. Front part of the field roll forward. Let's burn them down just a little bit, gentlemen. Get a feel for this racetrack when you're apart.
Drivers putting a little bit of heat into their tires, making sure oil pressure is up, water temps at the level that they expect. Folks, pick a winner. The 2 on the front row, heavy hitters of Wales and Looney. Second in the points of the quarter car of Brandon Hunter. Outside second row, your point leader. Back in the 9th row. 100 laps is a long race. Plenty of time. Mike Seitz, official flagman for the Malvern Bank SuperDirt Late Model Series, telling them one more time we're racing. Lights out around the speedway. Drivers pull their belts tight. It's race time. Midwest Sheet Metal Company Saturday Night Lights Showdown 100. Out of turn 4, green flag is in the air. Your early leader coming out to turn 2, Brad Looney. Wales jumping in right behind him. Hunter in the 3rd position, followed by Maggard. Looney shows away down the backstretch. Wales right behind him. Hunter in 3rd. Michael Maggard in 4th. Joe Godsey rounds out the top 5. Your leader of Looney coming out of turn 2. Be coming up on lap traffic. The 8 of Chuck Comer. Little trouble coming through turn 4 as Simon and Driskill get together. Wales starting to close the gap on the leader as they get into lap traffic. Looney working the bottom, Wales right with him. A straightaway separates 1st and 2nd from the 3rd place of Hunter. Looney working the lap traffic as he goes into turn 1. Gets by the USA 1 of Chris Hawkins. Coming up on the back bumper of Mark Simon, your current point leader in the rookie division. Lap traffic could play into Wells's hand. Looney getting past the point leader of Driskill. Wales with several cars of lap traffic in between him and the leader. Driskill up on the high side, losing ground. Brad Looney still at the point, going through turn 1 and 2. Justin Wells clears lap traffic. Looney coming up on the back bumper of Eddie Martin. Looney, Wells, Hunter, Maggard, Cloyd is your top 5. Got a car turned around in turn 2. Rookie Kylan Garner goes around in turn 2. Brad Looney, your leader, followed by Justin Wells, Brandon Hunter, then Michael Maggard. "17 laps in the book." Looney's led all 17 this far. Looney, your leader, followed by Wells, Brandon Hunter, Michael Maggard, and Don Cloyd, your top 5. Once we get the lineup set, we'll go Delaware double file restart behind the leader. Wells electing the bottom, Hunter on the outside. Lights off around the speedway, looking for a green flag this time around. Brad Looney, your leader out of Republic, Missouri. Second in the points of Hunter, right behind him. Out of 4 they come, green flag in the air. Looney still your leader, followed by Wells and Hunter. Don Cloyd up to the 4th position. Up on the high side, it's Jarrod Hilton. Cloyd using the top side as well as Hilton. Getting around Maggard. Hunter on the bottom in the 1/4, Cloyd on the top side. Cloyd up to the 3rd position, using that top side. Hunter falling back to 4th. Jarrod Hilton in 11 rounds out the top 5. Dustin Mooneyham behind the number 11 of Hilton, making his way towards the front. Wells challenging for the lead into turn 3. Wells led that lap. Looney fighting back on the outside. Side by side. Battle for 1st and a battle for 3rd. Mooneyham fighting for that 5th position from Hilton. Leaders soon to come up on lap traffic. John Driskill, your point leader. And Chuck Comer in the 8. In the back as the leaders come forward. Wells is your leader in the 98. Looney falls back to second. Cloyd still in third. Yellow flag coming out as a car goes around in turn 2. The 555 of Brandon Cheek out of Hackett, Arkansas, going around in turn 2. Wales your leader, Looney in second, Cloyd third, Brandon Hunter in fourth. Jarrod Hilton, the newcomer to the series, is a new car to this man, sitting in the 5th position. Excuse me, yes, 5th position, followed by Dustin Mooneyham. Mooneyham and Hilton being the big movers thus far in the race. The 160 of Maggard that started on the second row lost a little ground. Could be saving tires to make a charge at the end. Have to give a shout out to the West Memphis, Arkansas driver, the 187 of Carl Thomas Jr. Started 11th. Up to the 8th position, trying to make his move towards the front. "12 cars on the lead lap. The 51M of Eddie Martin, last car on the lead lap. Lineup's good, looking to double Delaware double file restart. Looney electing to go to the top on the restart. Cloyd to the bottom. 26 laps in the book. We're a quarter of the way through. Lights off around the speedway, looking for a green flag next time by. Wales your leader. Driskill, your current point leader, in the back. Second in the points up front. Could be a leader change after this race. Green flags back in the air. "23 of Simon goes off the top side, but we stay green. Wells on the bottom, Looney on the top. That's your two leaders. Looney diving hard on the top side of 3. Looney on the top side, momentum carrying him to the flag stand. New leader, Brad Looney, takes the lead back from Wells. Cloyd still in third, Jarrod Hilton up to 4th. Mooneyham and Hunter fighting it out for the 5th position. Brad Looney on the top, Justin Wells on the bottom. Side by side as they go through 3 and 4. Don Cloyd, Jarrod Hilton, 3rd and 4th, using the top side. Mooneyham settled into the 5th position. Hunter falls back to 6th. .555 of Cheek looks to be going to the pit area. Coming up on the lap traffic, your leaders Wells and Looney. The USA 1 of Chris Hawkins. The number 9 of Darrin Crisler coming to a stop in turn 1. Caution coming out. Problem on the number 9 of Darrin Crisler. Brad Looney, still your leader. Looney and Wells swapping out the lead a few times. Don Cloyd working that top side, keeping pace with the leaders. Sights looks them over. Out of turn 4, green flag back in the air. Looney shooting off of turn 2 with that lead. Putting a little gap over 1st to 2nd. Cloyd working the top side, coming to the stand. Dustin Mooneyham, yellow flag coming back out as we got a caution. The 88 of Jeremy Manus drawing the yellow flag. Manus comes back out and joins the field. Sights looking him over. Looney coming out of turn 3, hits the gas, green flags back in the air. Looney still back out front. Wells right there keeping pace. The battle for 3rd between Mooneyham and Cloyd. Jarrod Hilton on the top side. The quarter car of Brandon Hunter coming to a stop on turn 4. Yellow flag coming back out. Right rear flat on the quarter car of Brandon Hunter out of Van Buren, Arkansas. He'll take it over to the hot pit, get that tire change and join the field. Who else is that to win off? Is that Martin? Like the 51 of Eddie Martin taking it to the pit area also. Looney, Wells, Cloyd, Mooneyham, and Hilton, your top 5. Driskill at one time was a lap down. Through the Lucky Dog is back on the lead lap, sitting in the 7th position. The black number 8 of Chuck Comer, after flipping his car last night, he's a little sore, but he's still staying in there. Lights out around the speedway. Looney, bring him back to the green. Looney with about a 3-car gap in between him and Wells. Dustin Mooneyham up to the 3rd position. 3 cars battling it out for 4th. Maggard and Hilton and Thomas. Looney starting to put a little more distance over the 2nd place car of Wells. Maggard using the bottom, fighting back. He's up to 4th. Hilton drops back to 5th. "50 laps in the books." We're halfway. Looney working lap traffic of Hawkins. Making the pass on the top side of 2. Coming up on the back bumper of Garrett Essary. Looney on the top side of Essary. Essary on the bottom, off of turn 4, makes the pass. Looney, Wells, and Mooneyham, your top 3. Looney working the bottom through the lap traffic. Looney coming up on the back bumper, of Brandon Hunter. Makes the pass. Hunter goes around in turn 2. Caution coming back out. I believe Hunter had a left rear flat as he came off at 2 and spun. Driskill needing to be up on the top side of Don Cloyd. There he goes, gets in his position. Believe the lineup looks to be good. Looking for a green flag next time around.
How many laps we got in, Lake? Left.
Lights out around the speedway. Mike Seitz, green flag in hand. Looney out of 3. Picks up the throttle. Out of 4 they come. Green flags in the air. Looney working the top side. Wells on the bottom. Mooneyham holding on to that 3rd position, working the top side. Battle for 4th between Thomas and Maggard. Looney still holding on to the top spot. Wales losing a little ground. About 8 carts separate 1st to 2nd. Followed by Mooneyham. The 187 of Thomas and Maggard. Provisional starter of Eddie Martin in the 6th position. Looney fastly coming up on the lap traffic. Looney coming back up on lap traffic of Chris Hawkins. Makes the pass underneath out of 4. Garrett Essary, the next car that'll have to go down a lap, makes the pass on the front straight. The 33 was on the lead lap. Looney's getting ready to put him back a lap down. Dives to the bottom of turn 1. Bitner not giving it up yet into 3. Coming out of turn 4, Bitner goes a lap back down. Looney, Wells, and Mooneyham still your top 3. Looney with almost a straightaway lead over Wells. Coming up on the 11 of Hilton. Looney with quite a bit of lap traffic in front of him. Comes out of turn 4. Eddie Martin and Cloyd takes the bottom side. Caution in turn 4. Cars go around the top of turn 4. Bitner involved. The 187 of Thomas involved. Looks like the number 20 of Mooneyham involved. We got a car on the backside over the bank of turn 4. "75 laps in the book, 25 laps to go." Some very good late model racing here as there's battles for position all through the field. .187, West Memphis, Arkansas driver Carl Thomas Jr. on the hook going back to the pit area. Tough break for the Arkansas driver. Committed to run the series next year full time. Green flags back in the air. Looney back out front. Wells going to the top side. Maggard to the bottom. Your current point leader of Driskill in the 5th position. The battle for 3rd, Maggard and Godsey. Looney and Wells about a straightaway over the 3rd place of Maggard. 100-lap race is like a tough man contest for these drivers. The stamina that it takes to hold on to the wheel for 100 laps. These drivers will be wore out when the checkered flag falls. Looney coming back up on lap traffic. Down to the bottom of turn 4. Wells trying the bottom side. Trying to use the lap traffic to his advantage to try to get the lead back from Looney. Wells on the top, or on the bottom, excuse me. Looney on the top side. Lap traffic playing a big part as the leader's trying to work through turn 1. Looney splits the 2 lap cars. Takes to the bottom of turn 4. One more car to pass of Bitner, and he'll have open track for a while. The battle now is up front between Looney and Wells. Looney on the top side of 4, going to be coming back up on lap traffic. Manus and Cloyd fighting for position as Looney approaches. White flag coming out. 1 lap to go for Looney. Wells on the bottom. To the top side of Looney. Wells on the bottom. It's going to come down to the flag stand. Looney, your winner. Barely a car length separating first to second. Looney taking the win, Wells second. Micheal Maggard taking third. Folks, you've seen it here first, 100-lapper. Good side-by-side racing. Positions being fought for throughout the field. These guys got to be spent when they get out of these cars. Godsey coming by, congratulating the winners. Driskill keeps that neon green spoiler as the point leader. We'll get Mr. Looney out of the car. Justin Wells out of his car, the number 98. They put on a show. Micheal Maggard in the 160 out of his car. Good job of racing by Mr. Maggard. There's your winner, crawling out of the 14, Brad Looney. Your Midwest Sheet Metal Company Saturday Night Lights Showdown winner. Worth every dollar of the price of the ticket to see this race. This race a tribute to our Southwest Missouri dirt track legends. I believe they very well got their money's worth and should be very appreciative of what these gentlemen can do behind the wheel. Remember, the next race will be October 6th at Lebanon Midway Speedway, the second annual Bud Perry Memorial. You don't want to miss that. You can keep up with all the results and all the information concerning the Malvern Bank SuperDirt Late Model Series on their Facebook page. Give him another round of applause. Brad Looney, your winner tonight in the 100-lap race.
It's somewhere, it's right around quarter car. Yeah, that was I think it's quarter 51 half, 6 and 7 eighths.
Chris Davis, Midwest Sheet Metal owner. Down there with Mr. Looney. Let Justin Wells give a few words to the crowd.
How about lap 99? Congratulations to Brad, Micheal Maggard, all these people out here, all these sponsors. We got Jerry Hoffman over here. Where'd Jerry go? We want to talk about next year. Who's coming back next year? Garrett, what do you think about that race?
That's a good race. You guys put on a good show. Thank all the crowd for coming out, too. We'll have another 100-lapper next year about this time.
2019, look for us in September, October, somewhere in there. Bigger and better. It's going to be an event, not a race.
Thank you guys again for all coming out. Appreciate that. Where'd my announcer go? You want to announce? We still got our pure stock race left, too. That's 500 to win, 500 for second, third, fourth, and fifth. These guys probably grind on each other for that. That's a lot of money for a pure stock race. Hope it's better than this one here. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
That'd be good.
Good job. Give Jerry Hoffman a round of applause having this 100-lapper here at Springfield Raceway. All right, we'll turn the mic back over to Kevin Sitton. He'll be getting ready to call the next race coming out.
Thank you, sir.